venues received 403 training teams.
There were certainly some hopes and aspirations outlaid in 2001 as to how the Games could have a positive impact on the wider social framework. And I think we have to note that there have been enormous steps forward in a number of areas. You're here reporting on the Games, the world is watching, and there will be commentaries made appraising how the Games have had an impact.
Passengers on the coach. Of the 4 passengers in the...
I'm asking the IOC if they are in any way embarrassed about the manifest failure on behalf of the Chinese government to keep their promises. It's a very straightforward question. Are you embarrassed?
We are very proud of the fact that these Games are progressing with spectacular sports venues, operationally running very smoothly. And that's what we're here focusing on.
I'm asking you whether you're embarrassed. I'm not asking about how well the Games have been run or how wonderful the venues are. Are you embarrassed?
I think I've answered your question by explaining.
I don't think anyone in this room, and if I may speak, I may be stepping out of line, but I don't think anybody thinks you've answered the question. Is the IOC embarrassed about the Chinese government not keeping those promises?
We're very pleased with how the organisers are putting on a good sport event. That's what this is. The IOC's role and remit is to bring sport and the Olympic values to this country. That is what is happening, and the organisers have put on an operationally sound Games for the athletes. This is an event first and foremost for the athletes, and the athletes are giving us extremely positive feedback about how they see these Games being held for them.
Well, Giselle, we're not getting anywhere, are we? Let's try that once more time. Is the IOC embarrassed about the Chinese government's not keeping promises on both press freedom and human rights? One more chance.
Well, I think probably your colleagues in the room would like to have a chance at questions as well. I think I've answered your question. Thank you.
Olympic Games is a great platform. Everybody I see who comes to China for the first time will say to me, China is so different from what they read, what they saw in films, in papers. People are so friendly. People living a good life. Everybody is happy. People are optimistic about their own future. That's the fact. Of course, there are exceptions, like in any other country. Some people are not satisfied, that's true. But we need to take the legal procedures to resolve their own issues, their problems. We cannot allow the country in chaos. So I think we welcome people coming to China to celebrate the Olympic Games with us, to enjoy the festivity with us. Of course, we also welcome suggestions, constructive advices from all the people, all the kind people. And I think a very few people come here to pick, to be critical, to dig into the small details, to find fault with that. That does not mean we are not fulfilling our promise. So I think the whole country can see how China is progressing, how China is genuinely welcome the world to China to enjoy everything with us. That's the comment I want to say. I did not say that China will promise to do whatever with the Games to China. I did not say that. But I say the Games will open up the horizon about China. People will see better for themselves what China is like. That's my statement and observation. Thank you.
Appraising how the Games...
This is not a debate, okay? You have your turn, I have mine. Okay, thank you.
Okay, yeah, I think let's respect each other, and obviously there are so many people here. So I hope that everyone will get a chance to ask their questions. The next question, please. 第一排。
您好，我是北京青年报的记者。我想